Your hands and feet always feel freezing, no matter how many socks or gloves you wear. What if I told you that it's not just the cold, it could be a silent warning from your arteries, something that becomes increasingly common after 50. Inflammation in your arteries can sneak up quietly, and if ignored, it can trigger serious heart problems. Today, we're diving into why cold hands and feet might be more than just a nuisance, they could be your body screaming for attention. As we age, our blood vessels naturally become less flexible, but inflammation accelerates this process. Tiny plaques can form, narrowing the arteries and reducing blood flow. This isn't just about feeling cold, it's about your heart and overall circulation being under stress. Every tingle, numbness, or persistent chill in your fingers and toes is a clue your body is giving you. You might think, I've always had cold feet. Maybe it's just me. But after 50, it's crucial to recognize the difference between normal sensitivity and a red flag for arterial inflammation. The arteries are the highways that carry blood, oxygen, and nutrients to every part of your body. When they're inflamed or partially blocked, the blood doesn't flow efficiently, and your extremities, hands, and feet often feel the impact first. Lifestyle plays a massive role here. Poor diet, sedentary habits, high blood pressure, and even long-term stress can inflame arteries silently over decades. Some people notice symptoms only after it's too late: fatigue, shortness of breath, or even chest discomfort. But the early signs, like your chronically cold hands and feet, give you a chance to act before the situation worsens. The science behind it is fascinating. When arteries inflame, the lining of the blood vessels becomes irritated, and immune cells rush to the site. This creates tiny blockages and reduces the diameter of the vessels, limiting blood flow. It's like traffic jams in your circulatory system. The hands and feet, being farthest from the heart, are the first to suffer from these blood traffic jams, which is why they get cold and sometimes even pale or bluish. Not everyone experiences these symptoms the same way. Some notice only their fingers turning icy, others get restless legs, and some feel overall fatigue. But ignoring these signs is risky. Chronic inflammation in arteries is just about discomfort. It's a major contributor to heart attacks, strokes, and peripheral artery disease. Fortunately, there are strategies that can help reverse or at least reduce inflammation. Simple lifestyle changes, like incorporating anti-inflammatory foods, think berries, leafy greens, fatty fish, and nuts, can help calm the arteries. Exercise is another game changer. Even moderate walking or swimming boosts circulation, strengthens your heart, and keeps blood flowing to those cold extremities. But diet and movement aren't the only weapons. Stress management plays a huge role. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, which fuels inflammation in blood vessels. Mindful practices like meditation, breathing exercises, and adequate sleep reduce this invisible threat. And sometimes, the best defense is an early checkup. Blood tests, blood pressure monitoring, and consultations with your doctor can catch artery inflammation before it becomes dangerous. For those over 50, awareness is key. Many people accept cold hands and feet as a normal part of aging, but understanding the underlying cause changes everything. By taking action early, you can restore circulation, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart for years to come. Let's dig deeper into why arteries inflame as we age. It's not just about diet or lack of exercise. Genetics, hormones, and even long-term exposure to environmental toxins play a role. For example, high cholesterol and elevated blood sugar levels slowly damage artery walls, creating tiny micro tears. Your body responds by sending immune cells to repair them, which sounds good, but over time, this process leads to chronic inflammation. This is why someone might have perfectly normal blood pressure yet still experience cold hands and feet. The arteries themselves are under stress even before any obvious cardiovascular symptoms appear. Another factor is circulation efficiency. After 50, the body's natural ability to regulate blood flow weakens. Tiny valves and veins can become less effective, and small arteries constrict more easily, reducing the warmth that normally reaches your fingers and toes. This is also why you may notice your hands turning pale, bluish, or even slightly numb during colder months or after sitting for a long time. Your body is essentially trying to preserve heat for vital organs, but it's also a warning signal about deeper issues. Recognizing the early signs of artery inflammation can be life-saving. Beyond cold hands and feet, subtle symptoms can include swelling in the ankles, tingling sensations, or even cramping during short walks. Some people notice that minor cuts or bruises heal more slowly. Others might feel unexplained fatigue or shortness of breath during routine activities. These are all clues that your circulation may be compromised and that inflammation is silently at work. Here's where the actionable part comes in. You can't see the arteries inflaming directly, but your daily habits have a direct impact. Start by incorporating anti-inflammatory foods into every meal. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines supply omega-3 that help reduce vascular inflammation. Colorful fruits and vegetables provide antioxidants that repair artery walls. Even simple spices, like turmeric and ginger, contain powerful compounds that calm inflammation naturally. Exercise doesn't just strengthen muscles. It trains your blood vessels to stay flexible. Walking briskly for 30 minutes most days improves blood flow to the extremities. Yoga and stretching help release tension in arteries and improve circulation. For those with more severe circulation issues, alternating warm and cold water on your hands and feet can stimulate blood flow and ease stiffness. Lifestyle adjustments go beyond physical health. Chronic stress releases inflammatory hormones that affect your arteries directly. Simple daily practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even spending time in nature lower stress levels and support healthy circulation. Sleep is equally critical. Insufficient rest increases inflammation and slows down repair processes in your arteries, making cold extremities more likely. Medical interventions should not be overlooked. Regular checkups, blood pressure monitoring, and tests like cholesterol panels or arterial ultrasounds can catch early inflammation. In some cases, doctors may recommend medications to reduce cholesterol or control blood pressure, which directly protects your arteries from further damage. Remember, early intervention is always easier than repairing advanced artery problems later. Cold hands and feet aren't just a minor annoyance, they are a conversation starter your body is having with you. By listening, adjusting your lifestyle, and getting timely medical advice, you can reduce artery inflammation, improve circulation, and protect your heart health for years to come. Now that we understand why artery inflammation happens and how to detect it, let's talk about what you can do every single day to protect your hands, feet, and heart after 50. Small, consistent habits make a bigger difference than any drastic change you attempt once in a while. Start with your mornings. A simple routine can kickstart circulation and reduce inflammation throughout the day. Begin with gentle stretching or a short walk, even for 10 to 15 minutes. This wakes up the blood vessels, encourages oxygen-rich blood to reach your extremities, and sets a positive tone for the day. Adding a warm cup of green tea or a smoothie with berries and flaxseed gives your body antioxidants that target inflammation at the cellular level. Hydration is another overlooked hero. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, but water is critical for maintaining healthy blood flow. Dehydration thickens the blood, making it harder for your heart to pump efficiently, which can worsen cold hands and feet. Aim to sip water steadily throughout the day and consider herbal teas that improve circulation. When it comes to meals, think of your plate as medicine. Lean proteins, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish are all anti-inflammatory powerhouses. Limit highly processed foods, excess sugar, and fried items. They all contribute to arterial inflammation. Even swapping refined carbs for whole grains can make a measurable difference in your vascular health. Movement doesn't end with morning stretches. Short walking breaks during the day, ankle rotations, and even simple hand exercises can stimulate circulation to your extremities. If you sit for long periods, elevate your feet or take mini blood flow breaks every hour. Over time, these small habits improve arterial flexibility and reduce inflammation. Stress management is just as important as diet and exercise. Consider scheduling short mindfulness sessions in the day, 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing, meditation, or even listening to calming music. These moments lower cortisol levels, which directly reduces inflammation in your arteries. Combine this with 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to give your body the time it needs to repair and strengthen your blood vessels. For those already experiencing significant coldness or tingling in hands and feet, medical evaluation is essential. Doctors can use imaging or blood tests to check for early signs of peripheral artery disease, cholesterol buildup, or other circulation issues. Early detection allows for targeted treatments, whether through lifestyle changes, medications, or minimally invasive procedures. Real-life examples can help put this into perspective. Many people over 50 notice a dramatic improvement in circulation simply by combining anti-inflammatory diets with regular movement. One person I know began walking 20 minutes each morning, added fish and leafy greens to meals, and practiced daily meditation. Within a few months, their hands and feet stayed warm, energy levels increased, and routine checkups showed improved arterial health. Small steps, consistent effort, and awareness can truly transform your vascular health. Your body communicates through subtle signs long before major problems occur. Cold hands and feet are not just discomfort, they are a signal. Listening, responding, and taking action now can prevent serious complications later. Incorporating simple daily routines, eating anti-inflammatory foods, staying active, and managing stress creates a protective shield around your arteries. You're not just warming your extremities, you're investing in your heart, circulation, and overall longevity. By staying vigilant and proactive, you can turn a seemingly minor symptom into a life-saving opportunity. Every small change adds up. And after 50, that's exactly the kind of strategy your body deserves: preventive, thoughtful, and science-backed. 10:58 p. So, what's the takeaway? Cold hands and feet after 50 are more than just a nuisance, they are an early warning sign that your arteries might be inflamed. Ignoring them could put your heart and circulation at serious risk, but the good news is that with awareness and action, you have the power to change the trajectory of your health. Start with small, consistent steps: anti-inflammatory foods, daily movement, hydration, stress management, and quality sleep. Pay attention to your body's signals and don't hesitate to consult your doctor for early testing. The sooner you act, the better your chances of keeping your arteries healthy, your extremities warm, and your heart strong. Remember, every small habit compounds over time. Warming your hands and feet isn't just about comfort, it's about protecting your life. Take these steps seriously, and you're investing in years of healthier, more energetic living. Your body is giving you the warning. Now it's time to respond. The choice is yours. Let cold extremities be ignored, or treat them as the early signal they truly are. Start today, because every action counts when it comes to your heart and circulation.